Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows.
Hey guys, welcome back in. Today we're going to be covering a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer named RS Glory and Gold. Now, RS Glory and Gold was this obscure little Twitch streamer slash YouTuber that streams, makes videos centered in and around RuneScape. Now, he's I think at the time he was like in his mid 60s, and and hey, look, more power to anybody of his generation or even my generation that wants to get out and stream, and I'm all for it. I mean, technology is not something we grew up with. It's something that we've had to learn, and so anytime someone's learning these new areas or venues of to express themselves, hey, I'm all for it. But anyway, Tony was this little obscure streamer, YouTuber, much like myself, that really didn't have just a huge following or anything. But back in 2016, he was falsely accused of something by Keemstar. And I won't really get into a whole lot what he was accused for, other than it was not factual. There's been numerous videos made on this. If you want to go and find out the history of that, it's not hard to do it. A matter of fact, Kavos did a video yesterday. He dropped. I'll link to it down in the description. He goes into kind of the history quite well. But what I'm going to focus on is Tony. And some of the more recent things that's kind of popped up that I kind of have a little bit of issue with. So anyway, and I don't really necessarily like doing this because it's going to be perceived as me defending Keemstar, and I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of Keemstar. Matter of fact, one of the very first videos I ever made on this YouTube channel, I'll put a little thing up here. It's bad, but if you want to see for context reasons that I'm telling the truth here, I went after Keem back in 2016. One of the first few, back in 2016, he and Colossal's Crazy and TommyC had a podcast called Baited, and they had a fairly up-and-coming star in this community named Zoe Berger, who was infamous in her own right on there. And the reason why they had her on there was because Keem had they claim in the podcast, and I'll link the podcast down below. You can go check it out if you want to. But in the podcast, he had accused Zoe of, maybe accused is not the right word, but he heavily insinuated that she may have been someone who was having inappropriate contact or communications with minors. Because we have to be real careful what we say in and around this subject context, because YouTube doesn't like certain words. And so it's going to be challenging for me because I don't want Big Daddy YouTube to come in and swing their big dick and knock me in the dirt. So anyway, so I kind of attacked that and whatever back then about his stances and what I thought was him way too liberally throwing that P word around. And anyway, but so let's get back on Tony here. So Tony has, and Kavos' YouTube, again, like it says, we link down below. Kavos' video from yesterday he put up on YouTube goes into the history real well. Matter of fact, TommyC I'll link to his video as well. He put out a video yesterday about a little bit of Tony, but I'm gonna cover something here that I don't think anybody else has covered. So yesterday, our good friend here, RS Glory and Gold, Tony, put out a video, and do a little transition here, and boom, up it comes. Okay, now in this video, the title of it is "The Hate Is Real, and We Are Fighting Back." And in this video, you're going to see how. Well, I tell you what. Let me put them on headphones here, and let's just listen to Tony in his own words. What do you say?
Jesus Christ, man. Any right? You know, it's just more harassment constantly. Right now it's 2:24. I'm getting ready to log into RuneScape and do streaming, and yeah, and this bullshit happens. You know what I mean? They post a website saying I died, and that my nephew is arranging funeral arrangements. You know, and they got a link there. You know, I mean, it's just more harassment. I mean, it's nonstop. When will these people just leave me alone? I mean, I'm 66 years old. I mean, you know, I'm all screwed up. I got a hard time even if you leave me alone. So please, you're just making an old man miserable. I mean, what's this all about? I mean, can't I just, log in and play RuneScape and have fun with my friends and be left alone? I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey, I'll be on at 3 o'clock no matter what, you sons of bitches, okay? Hey, nobody's going to make me quit. I don't give a shit. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. Yep. Hey, and man, I hope I find out who you bastards are someday. I mean that with all my heart.
Okay, so Tony, first of all, let me just say that people putting up things talking about the demise of him or his early death or whatever, that's wrong. It's out of line. It's whoever's doing it is it's just unconscionable, and but he says he doesn't understand where this hate stuff is coming from. Well, Tony, the problem, my friend, is that you are a public figure. The day that you decided to stream RuneScape, or the day that you decided to create a YouTube channel, everybody who has any kind of a following on social media, be it Twitch, be it YouTube, whatever, it doesn't matter. You have basically three dynamics within a following. And the larger that following is, the larger or the greater number of entities within those dynamics. You have those that follow you that are good, decent human beings, and they're just there to watch their favorite content creator play games or their videos or whatever, okay? Then you're going to have those who are extreme stands or fans, and they are there to be the white knights and the champions of that person. And by God, if anybody says anything disparaging about their streamer or their content creator, they will go after the person who makes this transgression against them with all force. Okay, and then over here on this other side, you have your haters, and those haters, they're for the simple purpose, trolls, call them whatever you want, are there to cause you pain and misery. Okay, now, so the person who did this, was this one of your trolls? Was this one of Keemstar supporters? Who knows? Okay, I don't know, but it was probably one of the people in either one of those camps. But what we're fixing to see here is that this is not the first time that this has happened. But what I want you to focus on is the difference in how Tony reacts to his, quote, announcement of death. Let's take a quick look here at this. Now, this was back in February of 2017. I'm highlighting it right here on the, well, if I get it to work right here. February 2017. If you see right here, this is when this video was uploaded. It's got about 4,500 views. So let's just listen to our man Tony here.
Tony passed away. Rest in peace, Tony. Read blah 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 blah. And it actually says 1,302 viewers on RS Glory and On Gold. On Gold, okay? Not and Gold, all right?
Okay, so just a quick little side note here. Someone had created a fictitious Twitch channel and called it RS Glory On Gold rather and Gold, and they were reporting and streaming Tony's demise. And so that's kind of the backstory on this.
And when you go to click it, right, here's what you come up with. Tony passed away. Rest in peace, Tony. See, RS Glory On Gold, okay? On. And I have 1,302 viewers, okay? I'm a superstar, man. What do you think, Marie?
I'm a superstar.
Yeah, I have 1,314 views and 93 follows, okay? Look, there, funeral information. Funeral information. Sorry to say that Tony has passed away. All the information above has passing, and funeral will be official RuneScape forum. Post below. Now, is that bizarre or is that bizarre? It says over here, RS Glory On Gold. I am Tony's niece. I am sorry to say that Tony has passed away. All the information about his passing and funeral will be on the official RuneScape forum post below. Jagex is honoring his death and making a day for him. Check it out here and be sure to send your regards here as well. Thank you all who have supported him. Now, is that bizarre or is that bizarre? Now look up here. Please check the RS post below the stream for all of Tony's funeral information. And they spelled it correct up here. RS Glory and Gold.
Okay, so I'm kind of post edit during edit. I seen something that I wanted to come back and zoom in a little bit here and focus on. Okay, so if you look up here in the top left corner, this is a screenshot of the actual, and it's not as clear because I had to actually get it from the feed. I'll try to do what I can to make it where it's legible. But if you'll see that basically the terminology or the verbiage, the sentence structure, everything is exactly the same in the one from where the title of the video was "Someone's Faking Tony's Death" to the one on the right, which is from his most recent one, the "Hate Is Real" screen or video. So if you and I'm gonna put both these up here now, the link, the hyperlink that is at the bottom of this post is different, okay? But the body of the message is the same. The only thing different is that the one from faking his death, it was from his niece, and the one from the hate is real is from his nephew. But the actual little picture there of Tony going Yahoo is the same. Everything is, that is the same. So I would say that more than likely, somebody, and here's the thing too I want to point out is if you look, there's a hyperlink on the one where someone's faking Tony's death. There's a hyperlink right under the picture of Tony, and the one where the hate is real, there's not. But other than that, the positioning of the text or the picture of Tony versus where, if you drop it straight down, it lines up to be the same. Now, I'm not a Photoshop expert. I'm not a guru on this stuff, but it almost looks like to me, guys, and it's pure speculation on my part, is I'm wondering if this is not something that possibly Tony or people within Tony's streaming house has done or is perpetrating to try to garner some drama around him, because as I've mentioned, drama sells. Okay, drama is a real boost to a channel. It can and right now Tony's getting a lot of support. I mean, he's getting a lot. So I just want to interject this. Okay, so here's what I think. I think our buddy Tony here, to quote a old Southern saying, is talking out to both sides of his mouth. Okay, so on one side of his mouth, he wants to talk about how he's getting all this hate and how and he's just he doesn't understand, and he's just an old man who is not in good health condition, and he's on most days he's not it's just a struggle to get by. And he didn't understand why he can't just play his little RuneScape game and he, with his friends and be left alone. He didn't understand. Then on the other side of his mouth, it's no big deal. It's not a big deal. It's bizarre. And I think what Tony's doing here is it's just some good old fashioned marketing, guys. Because there's this expression that says there's no such thing as bad publicity. And so what's one of the biggest ways to grow followers, to grow subscribers, to garner subs in the Twitch world, which is where you really get your money, is through people subscribing to your Twitch channel? Through controversy. So I'm speculating here. It's pure speculation on my part, but I think there is probably some good evidence, and I'm going to show you something here in a minute, where you can see that maybe, just maybe, Tony's doing this just for monetary gain. Because whenever he brings Keemstar up and there's drama between the two, then he can feign in one side of his mouth, he's poor pitiful me, I'm getting attacked, I don't understand, I'm just an old man over trying to play my little game with my friends. But on the other side of his mouth, he's thanking H3H3 for saving his life. Where in the past, out of that same mouth, he had said, that everything was good between him and Keem. That, everybody makes mistakes and you just let it go, but because you can't dwell in the past. And, those are words that came out of his mouth, but yet Tony was convenient for him dwelling in the past. He's living there because it brings him money. So here's a little screenshot that you'll see up here in the corner here of the video. And you'll see here on this screenshot that just this month alone, just for the month of May here, okay, so this here is not including bits. This is strictly donations through Streamlabs just for this month. Okay, this was out. If you go out to his Streamlabs and you click on it, you want to donate to him, you'll see right here. This is just for the month. Okay. We got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $1,500 in donations just this month alone. Now, I don't know about you, but that's quite a bit of money. And I don't begrudge the guy. Listen, if this is his hustle, fine. This is his hustle. But you need to understand something, Tony. You're getting exposed to a world where people dig in and do things like this. And there's people out there who are a lot better at doing this kind of research than I am. Okay, I'm just some old guy that likes to sit here and occasionally make a video if I see that there are what I feel is some injustices in the world. Okay, and I think what you're doing is an injustice. I think you're being two-faced. I believe you like the drama when it's convenient for you, and I would suggest that if you want to truly just play RuneScape and kill your bosses with your friends, then you need to learn to keep certain people out of your mouth, like Keemstar and H3, because they do drama. H3 does drama. Keemstar does drama. So that if you want to be truly left alone, my man, that's what you're going to have to do. Anyway, listen, this is my 2 cents, so that, and, won't even buy you a cup of coffee. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. And until the next time, take care and be safe.